Might as well do it here and now while it's raining. And I haven't done a video on this yet. I talked about it in person and shit. But I figure, I might as well do it. Just, usually put work into videos and shit. And, while it's raining, So, just enjoy the rain. And a cool ass story. So, anyway, let's get into this shit. Hell yeah. Cringing yet? Bet. Oh yeah, cringe for me. Anyway, the story is how I lost my soulmate. So, how I lost my soulmate. It was back in, let's start a few years before I met her. So before I met her, I got a phone. It was the J7V Galaxy. It wasn't even a Galaxy. It was just J7V something. It was for Samsung. But it was an Android, basically. Very shit phone. It didn't work. You could remove the battery. That's actually how you got it working. Was you just remove the battery and pop that shit back in and it would work. But anyway, I had a very shit phone. Got it then. Went to high school. Started going to high school. My best friend died. Had a falling out with one of my friends / love interests. And been kind of down for a while, Was healing the rest of the time, rest of freshman year. Went through a sophomore year, a little depressed. Junior year was the year I was going to fix my life and get my shit together. And I had met this gorgeous fucking woman. I'm going to call her... Man, fuck it. I'm going to call her Jennifer. Fuck it. It is a cute name. So anyway, Jennifer... when I first met her, I was going through psychology class at the time. And it was at the beginning of the year, got a fresh haircut, be looking great. It was like 2019, so, a little bit before Trump won. Well, I think Trump did win the election. He won in 2017, huh? It was a little bit before COVID. Modern Warfare wasn't out yet. What else was going on? Well, Modern Warfare was out, but not, the remastered shit. Bravo 6 Going Dark. Yeah, that shit wasn't out yet. Hold up. That was a shitty impression. Bravo 6 Going Dark. Alright, that's a little better. Anyway. Way. Alright. Anyway. A lot of shit was fresh. I think Big Mouth was popping at the time. Juice WRLD had passed away. Just a little clearance on, where I was at, what year this was when I met my soulmate. People didn't know about Red Pill yet. Unless you're in that little community, you did, but, it wasn't as mainstream. I think the mainstream stuff was the election and, was it that, the cartels shot up a family? I think that was going on. Anyway, I met my soulmate there in psychology class. I was talking to some little dude, a little homie of mine. I don't really know this guy, but, we were shooting this shit in psychology class. And I forget, I think we were talking about Sexy and I Know It, video with the Speedos. Anyway, she walks by us and overheard us talking about Speedos. And she's like, I could see you guys in Speedos, the cute pink ones. And she walked by, said that shit, sat down, and started getting ready for class. And, we giggled because, it was kind of funny, but I always from there on out, I was like, damn, I like this woman. Anyway, now that I'm crushing on this bitch and I'm trying to chat her up, I ended up getting a little successful, following her on Instagram. Yeah, No Nut November was a thing, it's not what it is today. It was, yeah, I mean, it was still kind of retarded back then, but, it was like newish, retarded. Before then, it was just No Shave November, and then I think 2018-ish, 2017 is when No Nut November, it was legitimately a thing. Anyway, it was like coming up on No Nut November. I've been talking to this chick for a little while. She seemed alright with me, she was a little fun. She used to like talk to me. She would like wave hi to me and shit. And, like, when you're like, I don't want to say like in love, but like when you're like crushing and shit, you're like, oh my god, she knows me. Sorry, it's cold and I'm cramping. Like, shit, man. My neck hurts. I think I have a torsion. Yeah, it's when your testicles move and it feels fucked up. And my stomach a little irritated. I got like this minor headache shit going on. My eyes being all fucked up. I mean, it might be the rain, but I love rain, man. I love the rain. But yeah, like she was noticing me. She's talking to me. She's talking about me. We going good. I always say good morning. She'd be like, good morning. We like sit together and shit. Well, we didn't really like sit together, but it was almost like a homie thing, not exactly because we weren't friends, but it was better than how I lost it. We're getting there. Anyway, no, November rolling up. I think it was November 1st, actually. I noticed that she usually shows up to class every day, It's like, damn, like, that's the best part of psychology class. Other than psychology, and the teacher made psychology really fun because we did, like, board games and stuff and group projects. So it wasn't all, like, read the book, answer tests, go home. It's not as boring as normal psychology. She actually made it entertaining. But anyway, one of the main reasons why I showed up to psychology was for that bitch. I'd like show up and I'd be like, oh my god, she's here. And yeah, so I like, that's the only reason I mean, it's I don't want to say as fucked up as that sounds, but as messed up as that sounds, that's one of the only reasons I showed up to that class was to see that chick. Yeah. Anyway, No Nut November rolls around. I lost No Nut November on the start, and to be a toxic prick, I decided I was gonna like, start sending not my nudes, of course, but like, supermodels and shit to my homies, get them the bust before like, No Nut, because they had this thing where you lost No Nut, you like got punched in the arm and like slapped on the neck for a week. And so I was like, I'm gonna like set up the homies and, watch them get their ass kicked. Well, I had all of them on Instagram, not just my homies, but, my soulmate there, the chick that oh, dude, I was starstruck with this woman. Like, she didn't even do much. She talked about Speedos. She said hi to me. She talked about, I think she did a play for the Cowardly Lion. And I was like, I started like picking on her for it. Like, not legitimately, like no hate, but like, just kind of like shooting this shit, trying to like flirt a little bit. What else was going on? I think she told me one of her favorite country singers was Dwight Yoakam. That's how I got into Dwight Yoakam. I was originally a Garth Brooks fan, Anyway, yeah, so like we're not close, but we're like, testing waters type of shit. Well, anyway, I sending like models and OnlyFans and shit to my homies, and well, I didn't send that shit to my homie. Yeah. That shit didn't, yeah. So I found like this, I don't know if it's OnlyFans or a models page, but this chick was like real busty, like, I think, real like, I don't want to say bloated because that's kind of negative, but bloated, busty, and, really small, like, spaghetti strapped bikini, like, you know, the fucking triangle shit, like, just get a Dorito and a string and tie that shit up to, like, a busty chick, and, like, make sure she's, like, extra busty. Like, this chick was, damn. Anyway, you know, she was, like, doing her model shoot, and I think she had, like, Hello Kitty bikini on or something. It was, like, spaghetti strap thong, like, it should look like a fucking shoelace. Like, she was wearing shoelaces, man. Anyway, you know, I, like, sent this, like, to make the homies, like, break, you know? Like, I was gonna, like, just be a toxic piece of shit and, like, send this out and, like, make them lose so they get the slap and the punch, too. And, well, I didn't send it to the homie. I sent it to her. I'm sorry, it's a little cold. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little mad. It's been a while, you know, it's no longer 2019, it's 2023. But, you know, I swear I was gonna get married to that chick. I was gonna, like, have kids. Like, I mean, I wasn't, like, thinking this all at that time, but, like, as I was, like, losing her, I was like, oh my god, like, no. And you only get red pill because, you know, you don't take the forever go to sleep pill. Yeah, it was, you know, like, originally it started off with, like, I didn't want to, like, get in trouble because I had, like, knives and shit, man. I didn't want, like, my knives to be taken away or, you know, to have counseling and shit, so I didn't, like, do anything to, like, emo. And as for the going to sleep thing, like, I was only numb, to be honest. Like, I got depressed too, don't get me wrong. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm, like, slapping myself now. This shit hurts, man. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Oh, it's, like, sore, and then I got, like, cramping and shit going on. It's, like, moving, and, but yeah, like, I didn't do any emo shit because I didn't want to get in trouble. Well, for lack of a better term, I mean, it's more than emo at that point, but let's be honest, that's the stereotype, so I'm just gonna say emo shit. And I didn't take the forever to go to sleep pill because I was too much of a pussy to, do it. Anyway, after that, I got red pilled. But, anyways, let's go back to the, I sent my soulmate, almost nude bikini model, right? For, November 1st. November 2nd, arguably. You know, some week around that time. It was around the first week of November. So I sent her an OnlyFans, and, you know, I don't think she's innocent, honestly. Even at that time, I don't think she was innocent. But she was also, like, the naughty Christian girl, in a way, if that makes sense. Like, she's not the, I don't want to, like, get canceled and shit for talking. What's a good word? She's not thought. There you go. She's not, well, maybe that's not the nicest word either. What the fuck would I say? Like, I don't see slut and whore as, like, a bad word, but, you know, people don't like those words, so I'm not gonna say them. So I'm not gonna say she's not a slut or a whore. What was a bad, like, not a bad word, but, like, she's not playa. There you go. Like, she doesn't play the game, but she's, I wouldn't say she's the saint either. Anyway, she like the good Christian girl, right? And, well, I sent her these OnlyFans, and she blocked me, and at the time, I didn't know what, like, getting blocked was like. Oh, my words, man. I didn't know what getting blocked was like. And so I thought my phone was being retarded. So I'd like take out the battery, I'd power it down and restart it. I did all kinds of shit until Instagram was like, oh, you're blocked. And yeah, that's why she didn't show up to school that day. Not because I like sent the thing prior, and the next day I went to school and she wasn't there. Afterwards, I got home and off the bus, and I was all depressed and shit. And I was like, oh my god, I hope she's okay. And yeah, like, plot twist, man. It sucks. It was all like, I hope she's okay, and then I was the one that fucked that up. Yeah. I take full accountability for that. And it was so hard too, because I like really liked her. Like, you know, you like someone so much that it's like hard to talk to them, and you like send them a fucking nude or some shit. It's like, so anyway, it was really hard saying sorry to her, or like getting close to her. Like, I wanted to sit by her, but at the same time, it was like hard staring, like making eye contact and shit. I like try to talk to her, like say good morning or something, and it was like silent, and like just it would be like a glance or some shit, like you know, and it really made me sad at that time, because like oh man, I'm sorry for the shakiness. I don't know why the fuck I'm shaking. Man, I don't even know what the fuck's wrong with my head, man. It's like there's like this muscle in my neck. It's like tension, and then like up to my skull, it feels like it's like I'm putting my fucking head in a vice. Like it's just fucking squeezing. It's right by my ear too. I don't know. Maybe it's a headache. I fucking hate this shit, man. Anyway, I sent her the OnlyFans chick. Busty Hello Kitty bikini chick to make my friends bust, but ended up busting up my chance with my soulmate. And you know, this woman was like, I crushed like normal dudes do. Like, you know, obviously if you're cute and you're like hitting on me and shit, like, you know, I didn't hit back. That was not a sexual abuse thing. That was what I mean by that is like flirting. Yeah, hitting, flirting, same shit. Anyways, you know, you're hitting on me, I'm gonna hit back. Anyway, fuck, man, I hate this. This is why I don't like do videos. Like, I do videos, but it's not as like pronounced, I guess. But yeah, I sent her bikini chick. Found out she blocked me. Couldn't really like get in touch with her, and at the same time I thought she was like flirting with another dude after this. I mean, I wouldn't blame her, but like, I guess they're quote unquote just friends. He was the just friend. So like I said, chick's probably not that innocent, but you know, none of my business, obviously. But it was like, it left me kind of heartbroken, you know. And it was like one of them few times I was actually like devastated over like a woman. It was like, I got pretty close to this chick. I was like flirting. We were like talking, and I really thought I was gonna go somewhere. And well, what the fuck was that word? Lo and behold, it obviously didn't go that way, you know. Eventually, I think it was Thanksgiving. or like right around there. I was able to like download the app on a different device, and I contacted her. I was like, hey, I'm sorry, Jennifer. That's not her real name, but I'm sorry, Jennifer. And I legitimately wanted to make it better, but at the same time, it's different when you're like doing it for closure versus when you're like, I still want to like, hook up and make things work. And at the time, it was a smart move to like, go back, but I would say I was in the right headspace. And I apologized to her. I tried making things okay. She was cool. She was a homie about it. She was like, oh, we can put it behind us. It's not my first time seeing porn, and like, we can be friends or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, I like that. And let's see, I was going through hard times, and at the time, obviously I wasn't red pilled. And one of the things I remember is, if you want to be established in a really close relationship, you open up. So, you like let her know what's going on, like, hey, my friend died a couple years ago. I have hard life and like childhood. Like, it wasn't that bad, my life in childhood, but looking back, I guess I went through some fucked up shit. But like talking to this chick, like she's a therapist, and I'm like, but I want to like have a great life and make your life better and my life better, and I'm really like playing it from that side, trying the quote unquote nice guy, if you will. Even today, I'm still technically quote unquote a nice guy. Like, I'm not mean to people, but I wouldn't consider myself a nice guy. I have my moments, but I'm usually not that mean to people. Or if I am, they don't say anything about it. But yeah, I'm still not over this chick. I don't think I will be for a little while. I got red pilled in, was it 2021? Yeah. Got red pilled in 2021, graduated 2021. This chick graduated 2022. It's now 2023. Yeah, it's been maybe 3 or 4 years, give or take, when this all happened. We went through COVID. Didn't get to like talk to her or anything for a while. I guess she dropped out of school or went private or graduated early. I'm not sure which. But eventually she I think she isolated herself or went homeschooled. I don't know what happened. But I don't want to say I like follow her on social media, but at the same time I kind of do. Like, I know there's a lot of, like, red pill people that are like, oh, damn, dude, you're making a mistake. Like, don't follow that bitch. But, I don't even talk to her. Like, I tried TikTok. TikTok didn't work. Obviously, I was a mess when I started. And, you go through life. You live. You learn. You adapt. You do better. Yeah. So that's the story of how I lost my soulmate. I wanted to buy her a car. I wanted to get a life with this chick, man. Like, even like my mom wasn't happy with the military. Like, that's one of the things I wanted to like join the Marines after high school. Yeah, like broke my mom's heart because we have a lot of friends that like stepped on IUDs and shit and got blown up or like died. So my mom's like, no, you're not joining the Marines. And I was like, I could. And, well, obviously my mom's not cool with that. Her dad's a Marine. Not my mom's, Jennifer. Not Jennifer, but Jennifer. Her dad's a Marine. I respect that. That's like one of the main reasons is because like how badass he was. I was like, you know, I wouldn't mind being that badass. I mean, looking back now, like, the Marines are the only branch that's, like, hard as fuck. I mean, I think they're getting to it a little bit because of the war in Ukraine. So the branches are starting to toughen up again. But so far, the only branch that has the career fields I'm looking for is Air Force. And that's PJs and TAC P. If none of those work out, then 13 Fox Army or 68 Whiskey Army. I think Marines have the same thing, except for they have corpsmen in the Navy. They don't have medics. But I think they have SBS or something like that for air support and shit. So that's cool. Yeah, earn the title Marine would be cool. I don't know yet. Like I told my mom, if I'm still living in her basement by age 30 or like late 20s, because Marines are at 28 is the cutoff limit. If I'm still living in her basement by then, I'll sign up for the Marines and or the Air Force, and I'll get my life together. They have good opportunities there, and it makes a good career field. Everyone should go through at least something, if not the military, to teach them better life skills. And you know, just learn how to, how would I say that? Learn how to, like, do with life, you know? Make do with it. It's not easy. You're gonna go through a lot of shit. And you gotta make the best of it while you're still alive. Now, when you die, well, hopefully you leave an imprint or something like that. If not, well, hopefully there's an afterlife. Yeah, I might be a little bit of a nihilist. So there's like a part of me that's like, I hope there's an afterlife. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. Yeah, I got cramps. But, you know, she's doing better now, I think. She plays with rocks. She does jewelry and stuff. She's spiritual. I still need to, like, learn about spiritualism. It seems cool, but haven't really gotten into it. She plays with rocks, so I thought that was cool, you know, to see the geodes, and she's got, like, rose quartz and obsidian, fool's gold, stuff like that. She welds. She's a badass, dude. She's like a bro chick. She's an e-girl. It's one of the reasons I like her. She's like an e-girl meets flower child. She's like a G. Oh, she's hot, man. Even like without the braces and the glasses, that was one thing I used to pick on her, because it was like coming up to 2020, and I guess she had 2020 vision, so she was able to stop wearing glasses. I used to be like, 2020, you got that vision. Yeah. And yeah, look at us now. I'm this lonely dude trying to make his life better. She's this chick that, like, plays with rocks. I don't think she does anything other than rocks, really. She might do other stuff, but her, like, page is really just business. She doesn't even post that much, to be honest, but yeah. For a little while, I was kind of happy, because getting red pilled, it's like, you should separate yourself from that shit. At least to heal. And I would say I'm mostly healed. Like, I have my moments where I'm, like, real angry or real sad, and I'm like, Jennifer. But most of the time, I'm like, you know, I hope she doesn't come back. I hope she never hits the wall. Like, you know, it's inevitable. If you get red pilled, or even if you're not red pilled, you know, eventually you're gonna get old and die. So, in between there, before death, you're gonna just age. And a lot of the shit you regret and stuff is gonna come back and haunt you. And you know, as a guy, you start off early, so, you know, as you grow up, you have regrets. But as you get older, you make the best of them. And if it's like a teeter-totter, which I've been told, then, you know, women have it not necessarily easy, but, you know, a little easier than men. And then they hit rock bottom. Like, ugh. Like, guys are like classic cars, you know. While they're popular in the day, no one gives a fuck about them. And then, like, when they're old and everyone's, like, moving on, it's like, oh my god, look, a Charger. Oh my god, look, a Bonneville. Oh, an Impala. Oh my god, a Mustang. Like, you know, like, in the day, people were like, oh, it's just a grocery getter. But nowadays, it's like, oh my god, a muscle car. And women are like newer cars where it's like, oh my god, a Porsche. And then it's like, oh my god, what happened? It's smashed, it's rolled. Oh my god, look, a Supra, but it's got an automatic transmission and an LS swap. Oh my god, look, a Miata, but it's like lowered to the ground. It's got like anime bitches all over it. And it's not even a V8 anymore. It's a 2-liter inline 4. Yeah. Like, you know, I don't know, man. You can't compare really to cars, but it's when you're in your lowest, I'm in my highest, and when I'm in my highest, and when you're in your highest, I'm in my lowest, is the best way to look at it. And so, while I wish the relationship would have worked, there's a part of me that hopes it never, like, heals. Because I don't want to be that guy that, like, she has nothing, you know, her life's falling apart, and even though she never wanted anything to do with me after that, she, like, looks back and she's like, whoa, maybe we can make it work. Like, I don't want that to happen. I hope she finds someone, and, you know, hopefully I find someone, right? Hopefully that's quote-unquote not my soulmate, if it is a myth. But the fact that I think about this chick all the fucking time, like, I could even have decent options, like, other than Mills and stuff. Like, I can have, well, I can't have because they're not here, but even if I had a variety of options to choose from, like, that was the chick, man. Like, I resonated with that chick. There's a lot going on. And, like, I don't want to say dude chicks, but at the same time, like, gamers are like, what's up, bro girls, you know? The Shrek meme, what was it? Fiona. Yeah, I like bro chicks, man. There's not a lot of bro chicks. Like, there's a lot of bro chicks, but as they get older, they don't stay bro chicks. In fact, you know, that's the whole reason why you want a new car when it's new and not used. Is because when you buy an Audi SR, what's a good car that's been used lately? Oh, I keep thinking Miatas, but, you know, sometimes those are pretty cool even used. It's a car that gets ruined when people get it. Trying to think. Well, I guess like a Mustang, you know. Like, it's real nice when it comes out. You're like, oh my god, it's a GT or a Shelby. And it's like, you know, it's brand new. It's got the V8. It's got the racing stripes. All factory. It's nice leather inside. You're like, hey, I can rock this, you know. I can make it my own. You can have, like, an experience. You can have a relationship. You can have everything. and it can slowly be built up. And you know, it doesn't even have to be brand new, but like even like secondhand dealership, and it's like 2014, maybe 2014 Mustang, and the year's 2016, you know, 2 years old, and you're like, oh, it's not that bad. But you know, you get a 2014 Mustang now in like 2023, it's like painted matte black, it has like cracks and dents in it. You got the seats, it's like torn up foam, and then it's like replaced by like a Sparco seat cover. The steering wheel's got like cigarette butts on it. It smells like weed in there. You got all these anime girl stickers all over it. It says in the back, it has this giant ass picture of like a heart, and it's like forever alone, heartbroken, or some shit. You know, in the front, it's like your boy, the heartbreaker. I don't know, some cringy shit. And it's got 100 miles on it, broken transmission, runs but doesn't drive, cracked windshield. It doesn't look the same, and you know, it won't. It's got, you know, it's went through life. But that's the thing, like, I don't want to pick up something that I'm gonna have to pay for the transmission. I shouldn't have to clean it up, you know, and like take out the anime stickers and give it a new paint job and undent it. Like, imagine how fucked up that would be. Like, you don't even love the person at that point. You just want to change them into something they're not. Like, you know, people get mad when older dudes go for like younger chicks, or like younger chicks go for the older dudes. But like when younger chicks go for older dudes, like they've been through life, they're like more valuable and shit. They're like a Bonneville, right? A 1966 Impala. It's like, whoa, you know, like that's a cool car. But like, you see a used Mustang that's like with anime stickers and shit, and it's like, you can't really love that car, can you? That's how people are in a way. Like a dude no one gives a fuck about until they're old, and a woman, everyone wants them brand new. And it's fucked up, but that's life. And that's kind of like where I sit, where I'm like, you know, I hope she makes it out in life, you know. I hope she like finds the quote unquote one, and they live a happy life, because I don't think I can be the rebound man. I really don't want to be the rebound. I want to be the guy. I don't want to be the rebound. Since I'm not the guy, you know, I have to look out for number one, man. No one else is going to look out for this guy. Just me. But yeah, that's the story of how I lost my soulmate. I might do a shorter version of this and like post it on TikTok or some shit. Might do it more cleaner too, less cuss words. Might find a word that suits better than slut or whore. But yeah, she's a good girl. You know, what she does is not my business, but at the end of the day, when it comes to relationships, it's all about, you know, what you're willing to put in and what you're willing to take out of it. And if there's nothing there to begin with, why try and make it work, right? Like, if it's not a car you want, why buy it? You know, even if it's old piece of shit that you're gonna need to put work in. Like, if you love that car, you should be able to like do whatever the fuck you want with it. And if you're not into it, you shouldn't be forced to make it something it's not. You know, that's just the way it is. You can't force people to be something they're not, and you shouldn't force people to accept that. Like, I can accept what I want to accept, you know. And, you know, if you want the new shit, you should be able to go for the new shit. If you want the old shit, you should be able to have it. You know, if you can afford it, you should be able to get it. And if you can't afford it, well, I guess you can't complain, right? I mean, you could, but, you know, don't punish others for something you can't have. Depression. Oh, anyway, that does it for my story. I ruined my soulmate with OnlyFans and fucked up my life. Now I work at a pancake place and I do dishes. I was supposed to make pancakes, but I do dishes. I get paid. I get paid shit. You know, for a place that's almost homeless, like where everyone's almost homeless, I'm borderline homeless, I can't complain. Because where those people are like, they can barely live on a bench with newspapers and shit and boxes and worn out clothes. At least I get like $115. I can buy a sleeping bag and like a $5 pizza. That's maybe about close to what I can get. What is a sleeping bag? Like if you're going real cheap, maybe $15 at best for really cheap, kind of like meh sleeping bag. If you're going for a decent sleeping bag, that's gonna like, you know, work all the wonders. You're looking at like $60 to $30. So, you know, with the inflation and shit, like people are fucked today, man. I'm surprised there aren't more homeless, honestly. But with everything going on, like, there's a lot to worry about. There's a lot. I don't know. Maybe she'll come around. You know, maybe that's wishful thinking. If she doesn't, you know, hopefully she doesn't. Like, I'm at a mix right now. I don't want to be the backup. But because I'm like, let's see, she's a year younger than me. I'm about to be 20. She's like 19 almost. So, you know, if we like fixed our shit early on in life before 20 or 26 to 30, we can rock that. We can rock it in 26 probably. I don't want to try to make something work in like 27, 28, 29, 30. You know, between 26 and 30, I don't want to like try and make something work. I want to like just find new things. I mean, you should find new things now. But, you know, I keep my options open. You know, maybe it's just as simple as that, you know. She wasn't ready for that shit and I fucked up. But, you know, as far as I'm aware of, she's doing her own thing. And I'm over here trying to make the best of what I got. I'm not doing too bad. I got a cat. I live in this house again. Sold my car. Can't get another car. Bought a shotgun. That's cool. Obviously won't use it for emo shit. But, you know, it's better than... I don't know where I was going with that subject. Sorry. I bought it for home defense. Just your basic pump. So, you know, I don't have to whip out a machete if anyone broke in, or an axe and fuck shit up. I can just shotgun and, you know, they'll probably walk out peacefully. And if not, well, what was the rules again? They have to be inside and they can't leave your house. And they can't live either. Yeah. And you can't mag dump either. I think, you know, at best, 3 rounds. Otherwise, you risk going to court and, like, prison and shit. I hate laws. Like, I love laws, but that's, like, extreme, man. Like, they have to be broken into the house. To not get sued, they had to die. And to not be charged for manslaughter, it has to be more than 1 round and less than 5. Isn't that retarded? Like, why do they have to die for 1? 2, why the fuck should they break into my house? And 3, if all that shit didn't add up, I wouldn't even need a shotgun. I could have it just for fun. I mean, I'm a gun person. I like guns. But with how fucked up the world is, yeah. It's better than having a machete, right? I mean, I have that too, but, treat others the way you want to be treated. I think the shotgun's the best option. Hopefully I never have to use it. But yeah, just living life, mellow, cramping the fuck out of me, and seeing where the world goes for World War III. Sorry if I made you depressed. Hope you enjoyed the story of how I could have had a really awesome life with the woman in my dreams, and ruined it by accidentally sending her pictures of a really bloated, busty thought chick with spaghetti strap bikini and thong. And yeah, could have sent that to my homie, and instead I sent that to my woman, and now I'm a single dude. Well, that's the end of it. Hope you enjoyed the story. If you liked it, leave a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. And subscribe. Don't subscribe. I don't give a shit, man. I'm not really popular with YouTube, so, I don't even know if I really want to make that a career. If you want to hear more videos like this, watch more gaming, maybe have better things, I do have editor app, so I can, probably do a podcast thing, and I could probably do like gaming channels and shit. I just need time. I need to go to iCloud and delete a bunch of shit so my computer has space. But yeah, I've been trying to do Fallout mods and make shit, but I have a $400 computer, and that's one thing I'm gonna have to do a video on is Fallout. Yeah, there's a lot to say on that. That's a fucking rage topic there, man. Fucking Fallout. Anyway, I can't make mods, but I'll subscribe if you want more videos. Leave a like. Hopefully this shit will be public, because I don't know what's up with YouTube. They update it or some shit. And usually I have comments open so people can leave a comment and talk and shit. I don't know what the fuck happened, but all my videos were private, and people can't comment. So now that I'm making shit public, hopefully you can say some fucked up shit in the comments. Don't say super fucked up shit or anything weird. For demonetization, or not demonetization. I don't even get paid for this shit, man. No racist shit. No fucked up shit, right? You can say fucked up shit, just not controversial fucked up shit. There you go. Nothing that makes nothing that's gonna get my channel rated. Or if you do say it, just it wasn't me that said it. It was you. Yeah. And other than that, yeah, subscribe. Want more videos? Like if you like. Dislike if you dislike. Leave a comment. Shoot the shit. I'm open. And have a great day. I'm gonna try to go inside and hope that my insides stop moving around, and get something to eat. I have pancakes and coffee. Snuggle up my little cat, my little kitty bum. Play some Fallout, or if not Fallout, I downloaded Battlefield 3 again, so I might check that out again. I don't know. Games are starting to suck more, dude. Yeah. Bye.